G'day guys, and welcome many, to day number 14 on the farm. So, what has happened? What has happened whilst we have been gone? Well, I have gone, if we go back to the farm, so we've actually now bought our own grape harvester. All the harvesting has been done now for the grapes. That's right, we have now harvested all the grapes. Got our own grape harvester. We have bought 2 new tractors, which big thanks to selling a lot of our products that we were sitting on and holding in the warehouse. I have gone and sold a whole bunch. That was close. A whole bunch of them. And we are now good to get going. We are now good to get going. And so they're all getting processed at the moment in the grape processing unit. Oh, I have got a hell of a sniffle. A hell of a sniffle as well. So I think I'm actually coming down with something, which is great. Just what I need is to be coming down with something again. So, in saying all said such, we are going to go and get rid of this field today and turn this back into a crop field. Now, you're probably going to ask and wonder, why the hell would you think of doing something like that? Well, because we have actually gone, or I have gone, and invested into a new grass field. Mainly because this one isn't working so flash hot for us. It's, how do I put it? It's not working the greatest because there are a couple of spots where it can't get to. And I don't like that at all. And there we go. So, let's go and see what else we've invested in whilst I turn off all of this. Alright, so here is our second our second purchased tractor that I have purchased to... Actually, I think this was in last episode. But that'll now be running around here along with so I've purchased this field, which, yes, it was a field once upon a time, no longer is. We've taken it away from being a field. It's going to turn into just a lot of storage, and this here is going to become our new grass field. It's a little bit bigger than what we were. It's definitely not 11.30 acres, I can tell you that much. It's a lot more than that. And my intentions are to actually expand this field into this one as well, but affording all of that was a bit of a stretch. Like, we could afford it now, but it's more to the facts is, do I want to put the money into this field? Right now, not really, because I know this one's going to do us just fine. Or it's going to do us just fine for right now. So we are going to turn this all back into one big field again. And we are going to start working this field. and obviously with a lot more to obtain out of it. We'll start this bad boy as well. Why do you not... There we go. Alright. So you've got field 13. Hang on. With same target available. What? My... Field 13. Oh, because I didn't have it turned on. There we go, that's better. And this is our second nice big investment. Is Case IH Magnum 380, or Case 380. So we're just going to let that go for right now. What else have we invested into? I know what else we invested into. So, whilst yous have all been gone, I have gone and got us the Kenworth K200 with a liquid tanker, and also gone and grabbed a manure pit to hold a lot of manure, because we are going to be using manure as a fertilizer for... Yeah, we're going to be using manure now as our fertilizer. Obviously, when it when it comes to the grapevines, we can't use manure, but on our fields and things like that, we're going to be using manure. So, in the talks of all that, let's go and find ourselves a slurry tank or a slurry sprayer. So we've got this one here, pretty decent, 15. I have already eyed off what I want, because I was smart and very switched on when it came to this one. So it's a little bit more expensive, but it's more capable to be run by most of our machines, the Fieldmaster 20, and we can get a boom on it that works at a 21 meters working width, which is the ideal. So can we move to that's the only disadvantage, is we can't move to narrows on this one, but that's not really a massive loss. If you think about it. And, well, with the cows, we are going to now have a very viable output of... Oh, come on. We are going to have a very viable output when it comes to manure, because we've got we can hold 150 animals there at one time. We do need to look into getting maybe a couple more. So it'd be nice. Now just figuring out how the hell I'm gonna back this up. Alright, so I forgot to turn that off. So we're gonna just sit here for a second, turn that off. Now we'll go back to our tractor. There we go. Lower, unfold. And the plus of this too is that it doesn't cultivate. So that's always a plus as well. That's nothing. What we do need to do is get the truck out of the way. So we'll fire him up and get him out of the way. And I'll take him back to the pasture where it belongs in a minute. So the field we are currently taking back from grass and turning it back into a crop field is just going to become another field in the mix. So we're just gonna fill up our slurry spreader here. Come on, there we go. Come on. So the next thing that we will actually be spraying onto the field is going to be spraying onto the field. Planting onto the field is we're actually going to be heading back to wheat. So the wheat we're just going to straight sell. There's not going to be any beating around the bush with that one. It's just going to be straight selling it the moment we pull it off, because we're more getting the wheat for... Oh, okay. I was wondering how it was going to make 21 meters, but that's how. Okay, so this is obviously a little bit too much power. For this. But as you can see, there's our slurry. Looks absolutely delicious. But that's what's going to be laid over all of our fields. Is we're going to just spread slurry over all of them, prep them all, ready them all for wheat to be put on them. And yeah, next episode we'll be planting wheat. But I think for right now, we're going to jump here. We're going to jump into a time lapse. And we're going to let this field finish up. So, and again, like I said, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do field 31, because that takes forever. Like, I mean, forever to do. So I'm not going to make you sit here and wait and watch all of that boring as hell stuff. But we'll just time-lapse our way through the last bit of this field. So thank you all for joining me for this episode. And well, till next time, guys, take care. Don't do anything I would. Peace!